Well, hello everybody, and welcome back, and I can click continue to episode 11 of my Let's Play of BattleTech. I'm IVATOPia, and we successfully did that mission. I don't think someone might got slightly hurt, but don't got too bad in that, I don't believe. Well done, Commander, we obviously placed our faith in the right mercenary company. We'll let you know if you have any other work, we'll let you know. Payout, good. Hopefully that's going to go up. Show review board, 20 rated. Your rating with the mystery review board indicates how trusted and effective your mystery company is. A high Emmet rating will earn you respect from fellow mercenaries and mech warriors for hire. Nice. Yeah, get on, but I guess I got a lot damaged. You didn't get touched in that. 400, not bad. After 26 days, great. Salvage agreement. Mission report. Salvage options. Potential salvage. Claim salvaged. Okay. Oh, so I get to pick what I can claim. Choosing priority items, you will receive up to 3 additional pieces of salvage. Okay. I have no clue what's gold and what isn't, so partial mech salvage. Oh, I guess you can make one from it. Jenny. Locust. Spider. How do I? Unless I get 3, I could make one, I'm assuming. Oh, so if I said it for 2, I could have priority 2. Ooh. Oh, okay. 113. So guessing price wise. So actually we better go for this. Yeah, for money I could sell it. Later on I might be able to add enough to have it, but I'll sell that one. Claim salvage, 2,004 items received. We've got the spider anyway, great. Okay, neat. Session wars between the great houses of the inner sphere continued with little interruption since 2786. We're going to need... Oh, achievement. I've measured your mind. We're going to need some mech repairs before our next contract boss. Can't go into combat like this. See me in the mech bay when you're in. Fine. Oh, that's cool. So 8 days and Decker's back. 26 days. Spider's back then. So, didn't get much, did we, in the end?
Welcome to the Grease Pit, Commander.
Cost 10,000 CBs and take 5 days. 10,000. That's not bad. What's wrong with you? Unfit is unfit for combat and cannot be sent on a mission due to destroy a location that needs replacement or lack of unstable weapons. Ay caramba! So he's an MG. I don't have any more of them, do I? Got ammos. I have a Helen laser. Could I use that? No, that ain't good. Pero, strip quip, strip armor max. So I need to buy a MG. no store in this section, is there?
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay, so store. Okay, MG. Oh, flamer.
New weapon systems available.
Oop, wrong thing. Which one was it? I forgot which one it was. The last one isn't it, Locust? Okay, refund, yeah. Refit. Get replace, repair. MG. There we go. Confirm.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So Decker's back in 8 days. The Spiders and Blackjack's 23. Can't remember, we've got quite a long time for this, haven't we? So he's fine. Yeah, we're pretty snookered at the moment, unfortunately. We'll have a listen to Darius, you know, the tutorial things we didn't last time. I've got some questions about running the company. Because we didn't read these last time, did we? So why not? Remind me what I need to know about Mushy contracts. Outfits like ours depend on Mushy Review Board to post and certify contracts working for reliable employees. I say reliable, but let's face it, Ivan, most jobs come down to us doing the work that the rich and powerful can't be seen doing. Mushies are deniable assets. What's that? We travel from system to system, picking up jobs and making ends meet. Okay, that should be M-E-A-T meet, not. That's the wrong type of meat. That's meet and greet. Not, you know, like physical meat. Whatever. Sure, space travel costs sea bills, but some employees are desperate enough to pay travel expensive. The missionary is willing to make a few jumps for. Okay, so if we can get ones where the pay is included, like my first mission just, that'll be better. What intel will I get about a contract before I accept it? Most employees will give you enough info to understand who we're fighting and why. Some are cagey than others, but by and large, they want us to succeed. Because of this, we generally get enough intel to get the job done. It isn't a perfect system, but it works well enough. There are a few key things to look for in a contract. First, you need to understand what type of mission it is. Next, you should take account of the climate conditions in the area of operation. Finally, it's important to know the expected strength of the opposing force, or OP4, vital even. Tell me about the type of missions we may be offered. In my experience, most contracts come down to one or more of a few basic ideas. Blowing something up, taking someone down, keeping something safe, or making a mess with heavy ordnance. There'll be variations here and there, sure, but for the most part, jobs are going to fit into one of those categories. Giant bipedal weapons platforms aren't exactly known for their subtlety. Tell me about the climate conditions. If you're not watching the climate conditions, you're not in full command of the battlefield. In most environments, you've got to watch your mech warriors' weapons, fire, and jump jet use so they don't overheat their battle mechs. Badlands and deserts make your mechs run hotter, so you're going to want to pay careful attention when you're fighting there. Okay. Low atmosphere and non-terraform planets are worse. You'd be wise to swap out some energy weapons for ballistic weapons in those environments, or pack on some extra heat sinks. Okay, so low atmosphere and non-terraform planets. So you don't want really energy weapons around there, okay. But the vacuum of the lunar environments is the worst. It's counterintuitive, I know. Space is cold, right? But no atmosphere means basically no heat dispersions, and you're sitting on top of a fusion reactor. Use your jump jet sparingly, or you'll be shut down in no time. I can remember. It's a lot to remember. At the beginnings All that being said, frozen environments are like heaven for mech warriors. The heat from weapon fire and jump jets dispenses at a much greater rate, and you'll have the maximum options on Battlefield. Nice. So, frozen places, beautiful. Tell me about the mission difficulty. Important to have an idea of what you're up against once your lance hits the ground. Fortunately, missionaries are often on the arse end of mission intel, and the most we'll usually get is a rating of the enemy's overall strength. At best, the mission difficulty rating will give us an idea of our post-mission repair bills and med bay time, or a signal that we should avoid the mission altogether until we can bring bigger guns. Let's go back. Can I withdraw from a contract? Absolutely. That's the great thing about being a merc. It isn't our fight. We're here to make money, not die for a cause. You can back out of a contract negotiation at any time with no harm done. But once we deploy onto a battlefield, it gets a little trickier. If things start going sideways during a mission, you can still withdraw to save on repair bills and med bay time, but it may still cost us. If we withdraw before achieving our objective and destroying at least one enemy, the mission review board will rule it as a bad faith withdrawal. Oh, so you want to what is that again? Destroying at least one enemy before achieving any objective. So basically, you want to kill one enemy and do one objective. Otherwise, you get a really bad review. Not only will we not get paid, we won't get any battlefield salvage either. Plus, our reputation will suffer, both with our employee and with the MRB. Now, if you withdraw after achieving an objective and destroying at least one enemy, then the board will rule a good faith withdrawal. Our pay will be reduced, but our reputation won't take a hit, and that's important for the business. One last thing on this subject: if one of your mechs is getting banged up bad and it looks like a mech warrior may not make it out alive, you can order them to eject during combat. Oh, good. That's something I didn't realise. You know, technically my guy did it earlier, but that was during the opening cutscene thing, so he had to. Sunrise, we'll fly subordinate and recover them, and we'll scoop up the mech after the mission. Tell me about reputation. Our mercenary after reputation determines the quality of the contracts we're offered, the quality of the mech warriors are willing to hire on with us, and the deals we get on weapons, mechs and equipment in local stores. Okay. Most employees will offer us the really juicy contracts until we've proven ourselves over time, but once our rep is solid, we'll get access to some high paying gigs, opportunities for some serious battlefield salvage. Why is salvage so important? If C-bills are like blood, salvage is like food from a missionary company or something like that. I don't really do analogies. Let's just leave it at that. Salvage is good. Here's why. Salvage lets you replace components you lost, upgrade your mechs to better suit your combat tactics, and if you don't end up needing salvage you can always sell it off at the nearest store. Salvage rights are a time-honoured tradition in the military trade, and figuring out who gets what in the agreement is a vital part of our business. Okay. In addition to C-bills, most contracts will offer salvage, reflection as a ratio like 2 to 10. The first number represents how many priority salvage items we get to hand pick after a battle. The second number is the total amount of salvage we'll get, subject to the whims of our employee. You can navigate salvage rights for every mission you accept, so keep it in mind. How do I get a contract? Military contracts, negotiations is pretty straightforward. Out here in the primary, it's all based on golden triangle: C-bills, salvage and reputation. C-bills are the coin of the realm, so to speak. We use C-bills to pay for travel expense, upkeep on our ship, salaries for our crew and repairs or refits for our mech. C-bills keep us flying. Salvage is part of our take 2. The more salvage we take on the battlefield, the fewer C-bills are deposited in our account. Few C-bills we ask for, the more salvage we can get. Now you may want to take less money and less salvage in order to increase our reputation with the party offering the contract. Yeah, it will cost us now, but the investment could really pay off later down. Oh, okay, later down the road. Okay, that was one tutorial. Sheesh. Tell me about how our outfit finance works. Let's go back for the others later. Gotta run, Darius. See you too. Let me save the game. Okay, contracts. We got 2. Better pay. Smugglers and supply line. This contract includes travel. This one doesn't. Okay. So unless this is where I currently am, that would be better to do. So tell you where to go into. Destroy desert. Guerrillas on Ballroom are surprisingly well armoured and well supplied, and local government forces are taking unacceptable losses in recent engagements. We've tracked the weapons back to a hidden supply base operated by Marco. That base needs to be destroyed. So in fixed defence is always a mess. Fixed gun emplacements can target your units from clear across the battlefield. Stay alert. We've seen a rise in the quality of unregistered small arms on Detroit. A heavily armed population makes counter operations more difficult. We will track the weapons back to a hidden smuggling base operated by pirate forces. The base needs to be destroyed. I'm not expecting a lot of defenders, Commander, but there are likely to be turrets. There's a bonus if we wipe out the base garrison as well. That's your call. That situation on the ground development. Okay, this one I think. Master of Camper. Commander, I hope you are in good health. This contract may interest you. It fits your skills and the strength of your company. With any luck, we'll both get what we want out of this job. Okay, so there's a rep. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Put that down to. If we get more of that, I'll get some too. Okay, I'll do it.
By your command.
And away we go. And as we travel, I just pulled this up because I'm going to end the episode. So let's grab a good stuff and see you next week when we'll probably be attempting this mission. So I have to say bye for now and have a great, amazing day. Bye.